This has been an eventful week, and soon I'll be going to another part of this eventful week, and all these messages just came in. I'm going to clear all of them. I think what I might do with this is another somatic session where I hope for sitting and quiet feeling into my body and maybe describing what's coming up. A conversation brought up how I relate to others, and since my daughter got picked up on Wednesday, I've been to 2 outings and I'm going to more today and this weekend. And it was interesting that there are these protective mechanisms coming up of comparison or of kind of assessment of whether I belong or whether I'm fitting in, whether I'm worthy of how strange I feel, or how how people are reacting to me. So there's I'm much more calm about it than I used to be. I used to be much more hyper analytical about it. So it's interesting to notice both the ways in which I've calmed down about that, but also that's part of the assessment of assessing how much I've calmed down, and that there's still that background voice of how much I'm liked, or how calm I'm being, or how pleasant I'm being. And I'm definitely loading up on social interaction. And it's good. It also lets me know where I'm at. Maybe how much I've grown. Because sometimes when I'm on my own, I think that I've worked through way many more things than than I actually have. Because then when I have in a social interaction, things come up that surprise me, that inform me of things to work on. So it's just been nice and interesting to expose, to allow for that exposure, social exposure. Who said hi? Toil 12112 says hi. Hello. As much as I'm looking forward to outings and social interaction, I'm also looking forward to a lot of quietness with my daughter away for a while. There's a lot in here that can stand to be heard, and it's not as loud. A lot of the loud stuff has been worked through. So sometimes the more quiet and subtle energies need even more quietness to be heard. And so I'm hoping to take more time for that. Check out what anxieties are here, what protections are still activating. I'm not getting back on dating apps, so the social interaction that I'm engaging in is hopefully in purely good company. Not necessarily actively looking for trouble, but stepping into good spaces, I guess, where things can come up. Part of the exposure is finding new spaces where the people there might not necessarily be, they might challenge me when it comes to my comfort level. And that's good for me because that can bring up things that otherwise don't have a reason to come up. More people saying hi. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. Laura Bryan is saying hi. Hi, hi, Chum. Charm is saying hi. Hi, hi, hi. I don't know if that's laughter or crying. It looks like it's both. It's crying. Hello, Laura. Hello, Robert. Robert doesn't like what I'm doing. Am I too quiet? Laura, I hope you're okay. And I hope you're able to find quietness. What am I doing? Sometimes the party's in here. So sometimes when it looks like you're doing nothing, you might actually be doing the coolest thing because you're listening to your inner self. So if you're not doing anything and you're so bored, it's okay to just sit here. And if it helps to have someone that's on a screen that's just sitting here, you can just sit here with me and see if there's any part of your body that you can feel into. And you can do the silly thing that nobody else can hear and ask it how it feels. Or if it wants to share something with you that you haven't made space for before. Just a curiosity. I'm looking at a clock because soon I will get ready to go out to yet another thing with a friend to see a friend's performance, and that's going to be fun. Someone asked a question and then deleted it, and that's okay. Hiya. I think I'm going to light candles and get ready to go out